Coach, our last one here, start, sub, or sit. This has to do if you've got a bad defender and specifically a bad guard in the pick and roll, someone that doesn't guard the ball well on the pick and roll. Start, sub, or sit. These 3 actions that you would do: just switch it and play through the mismatch, trap it, or play in drop coverage and let the big kind of handle the downhill attack.
It's sit, start, sit.
Sit, start, sit. Okay.
Okay. Switching. No, is because you accept that it's sit because you accept that this defender that doesn't play defense keeps not playing defense. Trap, for the reason that I told you in the beginning of this conversation, because if he's a poor defender, we can cover him with a trap in which he is involved in some way. Means, okay, we give you help, but you got to press the ball because the ball handler is not going anywhere because we trapped it.
Okay.
And third one is that if you play drop with a poor defender, I mean, it's open shot every time. It's better ice. You should change this for my next coach. Just put the ice because drop is too easy to say sit.
Coach, working in this context with a bad guard, it will be important to get him at least over that screen. So how are you working with your guards just to get them over a screen and not get stuck in the screen?
You have to protect them. I don't think there are other solutions. You have to protect them. Because if you start working on things that they've never done, that they are not able to do. So, I mean, it's a failure. You have to adapt. I hope that he's a poor defender on the pick and roll and he can do something else on offense or defense. It's better, to give him one thing to do. Like, okay, you hear the call of the defense, so you hear that the pick and roll is coming. What I ask you is no reject. So this is enough to send the player inside and the trap, and then we trap or show whatever. You said trap, so yes. I would prefer to do this and give him one assignment, just one. If it's reject, it's you. You foul and you get fouled out because we cannot play defense if you are a total poor defender.
Yeah.
Coach, you did say you prefer or you like ice. Could you maybe elaborate then if we had ice in there, why you like that coverage?
Yes, because of the story of the reject. Okay, so you help this guy first not to have a lot of reject because he forces the ball on one side, and I say side, not to the basket. Second, because on the ice you still can be aggressive because you can put the big man higher on the level of the screen. Okay, and simply because on the drop. Because you just asked me how you can make him fight. I mean, if you have a defender that doesn't fight the screen and you put the defender too far on the drop position, I mean, then it's tough. I think that with a good screen, he will never be able, there will be always a separation. While with highs, there will be a separation that you can manage, at least reducing the room of action. You open up the room on the weak side. That's true. More than on a drop. I think that the disaster that can happen if somebody doesn't fight the screen on the drop, I think that the drop defense is very effective when you have a bulk and a tough guard to play defense on the big roll. So it's exactly the opposite. That's why I said ice. At least on ice we reduce the room. It's still a shortcut. I don't think but it's a better one. I would say sub and not sit on the ice.
Well, Coach, you're off the start, sub, or sit hot seat. Thank you for playing that game with us. You were great. That was a lot of fun.